Welcome back to Carverse. Today, we're diving deep into a legend reborn, the 2025 Chevy Nova SS 396. It's more than just a nameplate, it's a modern reincarnation of one of the most iconic muscle cars in American automotive history. Back in the late 60s, the Nova SS 396 stood as a raw, no-nonsense performance machine that punched way above its weight. Now, in 2025, Chevy has brought back that formula with modern engineering, muscle-bound performance, and an aggressive retro-modern attitude that honors its roots while tearing up the pavement of today. At first glance, the 2025 Nova SS 396 makes a bold statement without even trying too hard. The body style is a perfect tribute to its heritage, with fastback lines, squared-off edges, and a no-frills attitude that screams old-school American muscle. But Chevy didn't just rehash the past. Instead, they reimagined it through the lens of modern performance design. The front fascia is dominated by a blacked-out split grille with integrated LED headlights that subtly echo the round lamps of the original SS. A sculpted hood with functional air intakes lets you know there's serious hardware underneath, while a discreet 396 badge near the front fenders tells those in the know exactly what's under the skin. From the side, the stance is wide and low, riding on a set of staggered 19-inch alloy wheels wrapped in high-performance rubber. The wheels feature a retro 5-spoke design, but with a modern matte finish and deep dish look. Flared fenders add muscle to the silhouette, while the sharp beltline and muscular rear haunches keep things tight and aggressive. Around back, quad exhaust tips poke out beneath a clean, understated bumper, and thin LED taillights hint at a classic design but with a modern twist. There's a lip spoiler on the trunk and a blackout trim option that gives the whole rear end a sinister vibe. But let's be honest. The heart of the SS 396 has always been the engine. And the 2025 version absolutely delivers. Under the hood is a naturally aspirated 6.4-liter V8, Chevrolet's homage to the classic 396 cubic inch engine. It produces a ferocious 505 horsepower and 485 lb-ft of torque. There's no turbo, no supercharger, just raw, naturally aspirated American muscle. The power band is linear, the throttle response is immediate, and the exhaust note? Thunderous. When you hit the gas, you feel every bit of that V8 pushing you back into the seat. Chevy gives drivers two transmission choices, a 6-speed manual for the purists or a 10-speed automatic with paddle shifters for those who want lightning-fast gear changes. Either way, this car rips from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.1 seconds and blazes through the quarter-mile in the mid-12s. But numbers don't tell the whole story. The real magic is in how the Nova SS 396 delivers that power, with a visceral punch that's both intoxicating and addicting. The performance isn't limited to straight-line speed. Chevy engineered the Nova SS 396 on an updated Alpha chassis, the same platform that underpins the Camaro and Cadillac CT4V. That means tight, precise handling, excellent weight distribution, and a planted, confidence-inspiring feel in corners. Magnetic ride control is available and adjusts the dampers in real time, giving the SS 396 the ability to go from daily cruiser to canyon carver with the flick of a switch. Brembo brakes with massive rotors come standard, providing strong, fade-free stopping power. Whether you're blasting down a back road or weaving through a highway on-ramp, the Nova SS 396 stays composed and ready for more. Step inside, and you're met with a cabin that balances retro cues with modern flair. The dash design is horizontal and uncluttered, recalling muscle cars of the past. But it's dressed in premium materials like contrast-stitched leather, brushed aluminum trim, and optional carbon fiber accents. The gauges are analog style, but sit within a customizable 12.3-inch digital cluster that can display everything from tire pressure to G-force to real-time engine output. There's even a classic-inspired SS tachometer skin for those who want that old-school vibe with new-school tech. The centerpiece of the interior is the 13.4-inch infotainment touchscreen, which runs GM's latest UI with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Amazon Alexa integration, and a host of performance apps. These include a drag timer, lap recorder, launch control setup, and a line lock system for burnouts, because yes, Chevy knows exactly who this car is for. The system is quick, intuitive, and blends seamlessly into the retro-themed interior without feeling out of place. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed, wrapped in leather, and fitted with SS-specific controls for performance modes, exhaust tuning, and suspension stiffness. Paddle shifters are large and tactile, offering precise manual control if you go with the automatic. Seating is firm, bolstered, and surprisingly comfortable for long hauls. Standard upholstery includes leather and microfiber suede, with red or silver contrast stitching, while the optional Recaro sport seats bring even more support and racing flair for track-focused drivers. Rear seat space is limited, as expected in a two-door muscle coupe, but it's functional for short trips or extra storage. The trunk offers decent capacity for weekend bags or track gear, and the split-folding rear seats allow for extra versatility. It's not a hatchback, but for a muscle car, the Nova SS 396 is more practical than you might expect. Chevy also hasn't skimped on safety and tech. Every Nova SS 396 comes with adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and a high-resolution backup camera. The optional driver confidence package adds a surround view monitor, head-up display, and rear-view mirror camera. You also get OnStar connectivity, over-the-air updates, and a built-in Wi-Fi hotspot perfect for keeping things connected even when you're off the beaten path. What really seals the deal on the 2025 Nova SS 396, though, is the pricing. Chevy wanted to make this car accessible not just to collectors or weekend warriors, but to anyone with a passion for performance and a love of heritage. The base price comes in at $48,500, which includes the naturally aspirated V8 manual transmission and a solid array of features. The automatic transmission adds about $1,500, while the track package, which includes magnetic ride, Recaro seats, and performance data logging, takes you to around $56,000. Fully loaded, with all available tech, performance options, and cosmetic upgrades, you're looking at just over $60,000. And for what you're getting, a true V8-powered muscle coupe with historic roots, modern engineering, and genuine driving engagement, that's a downright bargain. It undercuts many competitors while offering equal or greater performance, and it does so without losing its identity. The 2025 Nova SS 396 is more than a rebadge or a nostalgic tribute. It's a fully realized muscle car for the modern era. It takes the soul of the 1969 original and injects it with 21st century speed, precision, and technology. This is a car built for people who love to drive, who want to feel the road, hear the roar of the engine, and know that under their right foot lies the potential to unleash over 500 horses at any moment. It's not just fast, it's involving. Every gear change, every corner, every launch feels like an event. It brings back that emotional connection that so many modern cars have lost. It proves that Chevrolet still believes in muscle not just as a marketing term, but as a philosophy. And with the Nova SS 396, they've nailed it. If you've been waiting for the return of American muscle with a modern twist, your time has come. The 2025 Chevy Nova SS 396 is unapologetically loud, unmistakably aggressive, and refreshingly analog in all the right ways. It's the kind of car that reminds you why you fell in love with driving in the first place. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time here on Carverse.